Have you ever had an amazing aunt or uncle who just makes you laugh and have a good time? Right away, many people can think of that special relative. Ever since I was born, I have had many aunts and uncles who are so great and inspiring. But there is one who makes me laugh constantly. I have never met anyone as special as my uncle. Obviously, everyone has shared important moments with relatives. But today, I would like to pay tribute to my Uncle Jeff Averill. My Uncle Jeff is fun, creative, and very inspirational. He has shown these traits in so many ways and has been a big part in who I am today. My uncle is one of those fun adults who is not afraid to do anything that could be considered childish. He plays with me and my cousins frequently. I specifically remember one time when we were at my lake house on our boat. My little cousin and I were jumping off the back of our boat doing crazy poses. My uncle joined right in and started to teach us new moves. He loves to joke around when we go places. Once when we went to a museum where you can make music and all different kinds of sounds, my brother and I were going around making music come out of everything that we could. My uncle started joking around and joined in right with us. He's not afraid to do things that most adults wouldn't. On our boat, you can choose to go water tubing. Most adults are afraid that they'll get injured, but my uncle volunteered. While he was on the tube, he even got flipped into the water. I love being with my uncle because he brightens everyone's day and is a lot of fun. My uncle is creative with several of the things he does. I remember when I was little and I got the hiccups. He showed me a really cool way to get rid of them. He told me to get a glass of water and drink it upside down. To this day, I still use that trick and it has always worked for me. Every year on my birthday, he sends me a very interesting card. It's usually a funny picture that he took or found, and he writes a funny message on the back. I don't see my uncle too often, but when I do, he always shows my family a new creative thing to do. One time he taught us a new card game that I would have never learned how to play without him. I am glad that my uncle is creative because without that trait, I would do a lot of things differently today. My uncle was inspirational both when I was born and now. He taught me not to get discouraged. When I was little, I got a marble course, but you had to build it yourself. I had a lot of trouble, but he helped me. He showed me how to do it, and after that, I loved it because I could do it all by myself. Today, he inspires me to be like him when I get older. He is humorous and kind. When I get older, I want to be just like that. My uncle is a great role model. He likes to kid around, and he can be very serious. One time we went to visit him in Washington, and we did all these funny things, and he gave us a great tour. It was rather serious because there were not too many jokes. But later, he brought us to a large gum wall. It was full of chewed gum. Then we went back to his house, and he and his friend cooked us a great meal. Everyone has that one family member that is special to them for some reason. But I want you all to see how my uncle's humor, creativity, and inspiration are extraordinary. My uncle has had a great impact on me and my family. It is quite obvious because whenever we have a family gathering and he flies in from Washington, everyone flocks to see him. My Uncle Jeff is a great role model because he has the perfect qualities. I hope that now you can all see why my uncle is so inspiring to me.